If you're going through hell, don't stop. Keep going, right?
So, the big question is this: how are successful professionals like us going to keep increasing our business success and yet still have a full, balanced, and vibrant life that we absolutely love? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. I'm Dan Gentry, and welcome to Third Power Life Podcast.
You know, I try to do these walk and talks every day, except Thursdays. And there are days when I'm like trying to find inspiration. So, I'll do motivational quotes or something like that, a little search up, see what I can find, see if anything strikes me. And this morning was a fantastic quote by Winston Churchill. It says, if you're going through hell, don't stop, keep going, right? And it kind of dawned on me that there have been a couple of friends of mine that are recently kind of going through some difficult times. And morning. And this quote kind of talked to me. We all have our own little challenges, but it's kind of funny that if you're going through hell, don't stop, right? Don't stay there, right? Just keep going. You'll get through it. And we all have difficult times. Hell, I've had more than my fair share of difficulties, both business and personal and relationship and everything. I mean, right, everything, right? And it is so easy to get caught in the, basically the wallowing in self-pity, or the, just like, I don't want to do it anymore, right? And the thing is we got to keep moving through it, and keep going, one foot in front of the other. There are days when you don't want to, right? And there are difficulties that you think are they're just too much, right? And I mean, we've all been there. We have. And that's, there are so many times where we'll look at people and we think that, oh, they just have their whole life together, right? There's no problem. They don't have any issues at all, right? Everybody does. Everybody does. Well, how you teach? So the key is to keep moving forward. Some days it feels like you're walking through mud, through molasses, right? But that's where having a purpose greater than yourself really helps keep pulling you forward. Having, people that are relying on you helps keep pulling you forward, right? So when you're finding yourself in that difficult spot, what are the things that are good in your life? And this is where gratitude is so critically important, right? Maybe we've lost a loved one. Maybe our business has failed. Maybe we're just we've had a health issue. Whatever it is, right? There are so many things that we can be thankful for, right? And there are so many things that we still have yet to do. And we just need to keep that in the front of your mind, right? Keep looking forward. How can I move my life forward? And also be willing to grieve. You can't just oh no, la la la, everything's wonderful. No, it doesn't work that way, right? Life is about getting through the difficulties, acknowledging them, feel the pain, right? Cry the tears, yell in frustration, right? Go, find a punching bag somewhere and get out some of that, that energy, right? But don't stay there. If you're going through hell, keep going, right? It's not forever, right? You can only go so far before you're starting to come out again. It's like the old really bad dad joke. How far can a dog run into the forest? Only halfway, right? After that, it's running out of the forest. So maybe you're going into hell, now you're coming out, right? So acknowledge the journey, learn the lessons. I'm a firm believer that everything happens to us to teach us something, or at least, maybe you don't believe in the predestination, but every difficulty that we have has a lesson to teach us. How about that? Right? So, we all have our difficulties, and we just need to keep working through them, keep going, and if you ever need somebody to talk to, right, message me. If you need something that I can help with, I will be more than happy to help you. But find your passion, find what's pulling you into the future, right? And I've been in points in my life where I wasn't sure what that was, and that's okay. But find something. What are you passionate about? What's your purpose in life? Who are you here to bless? Right? Who are you here to make a difference in their lives? If you can't find something that's pulling for you, right? One, I think you ought to find that. But in the meantime, what's your gift? I'm a firm believer that we are all put on this earth to share our gifts with the world. It's like my old middle school guidance counselor asked, Dan, what do you owe the world? Or Dan, what does the world owe you? It owes you nothing. You owe the world. It's your point in life to make the world a better place because you were here. And I firmly believe that. We all have gifts. We all have gifts to give. And if you're feeling shitty, if you're feeling down, if you're going through hell, the way to keep going is find something to pull you forward. What is your gift to share? And if nothing else, that will help pull you forward. Because, I've often asked myself why I went through all of the things that I've gone through in my life. The divorce and a couple of them, and death of a parent and, sickness and, all of these things that were traumatic. And I often ask myself, why? Why did I go through that? And one of the things that comes out for me is that I'm able to take those lessons and help lessen someone else's pain. And help, say, here's how I dealt with the difficulties. Here's the way that I coped, or didn't, as the case may be. But, and to be able to share that message with you guys. So I hope that helps. I really do. Like I said, you find yourself going through hell, don't stop. Don't stay there. Then you're stuck in hell, and that's not fun. So keep going. And, if you need words of encouragement, message me. And I'll tell you to get off your ass and get going. Don't stay in hell. Anyway, well, thank you guys for listening. And, just keep going. Have a fantastic Monday. I am super excited about this week. Lots of good things going to happen. So, all right. Keep living your life to the third power. And I will talk to you soon. Take care.
If you would like to find out more about Dan Gentry and Third Power Performance, then go to www.thirdpowerperformance.com.